Oh, yeah, love tonight is coming so slowly, but the day just arrived in my street. What's going on today? What the postman have for me today? I don't know. Or what the postwoman gonna send me today? And what will it be to change my mood? But right now I'm doing okay, 'cause the day is just started over here. The night is coming so slowly. Hey, will you be in the same place tonight? Or will you end up in jail tonight? Or will you be dead by tonight? Will you get pregnant by tonight? Will you have a baby by tonight? Will you fall in love by tonight? Or will you break up tonight? What you gonna do depends with the wave. Every 60 minutes you are growing. You have to take notes, because if you don't pay attention, the daylight will crush you before the night came to rescue you. The light is the light, but the game in the light is never the light. There is lost in the daytime. That is never the light in the sky. The sky is not keeping the light. The light is passing by and going down. So tell me, when the light came up, you are awake. When the light goes down, they crush you together, because the light fall and they want you to fall. So you better think twice and know, in the darkness you don't see anything, but the shadow of the daylight is inside your house. Take a look, the sun rising, and you rise with the light together. And the sun goes down, they wanna crush you as well. So you better take a look. Be careful what you gonna do. Every day is the future, become history. What you do in the daytime become your future. When the sunlight goes down, they want to crash to you. Every sunrise we wake up, and every sundown they want to crash us together with the sunlight, because they know the sunlight that goes down is never coming back. The same way the pregnancy that's become 9 months is never going backwards. The light is programmed to travel with us. And when you fall, because the day you get a new baby body, you rise up with the first sunlight. And as you sleep and wake up, you go together with the sunlight. So you have to be very vigilant and observe your surroundings. You have food, you have people who you see beautiful. Take a look and watch yourself and say, why am I here? Am I here to fall in love? If people was actually coming from the plane, you know, the pilot's gonna bring them from heaven to here, okay. But when you fall in love with somebody, you're actually walking around with someone's heart, someone feeling, someone pregnancy. You see them walking in the street, they look like they're all alone. Well, they belong to that light and that wind. And there are many, many shadows. All you need to do is type in the World War II. You see all those minds shouting, yeah, yeah, yeah. And think about where they are now today. They were just the light, and they live among us. Just because we become them doesn't mean their blood is not inside our mind. So every action is what we're going to wake up to tomorrow. Right now I'm doing okay. You don't know what they're going to throw at me a couple of hours later. Well, who knows? Maybe they will back off, because now I think about it. And I try to remind myself, no matter what the bomb brings, they wait for me 42 years and 11 months to throw it on me. Whatever comes, so long as consciousness make me prepare to think about it, I find a way how to deal with it. It's not easy because you don't know what's coming, but you have to pay attention. You don't just go to school and graduate. You're still in school till the day you get the diploma of the oldest person in the planet. Will you get there? Or they're gonna cut you twice. You become 50, they crash you. But you're supposed to be 100. The 50 become 100 and your face become 50 again. So you went to sleep for 50 years. So can you go up there to get the diploma? How many people succeed to get up there? But when you get up there, all your friends are gone. You lose the best people. So is it lonely to die or lonely to live old? What do you think is the worst? Dying is like sleeping every day. Living long and watch everybody say goodbye. That's why videos is very important. Tape a video and then keep it. You can always watch the yesterday. And when they leave you, at least you still can watch them. But if we only gonna trust to watch pop star alone, then we get lost. And if we get lost, we cannot support you. We need to able to see our friends that will leave us. Then in a good energy, we will watch you forever. But we cannot watch you when we have sad story in our street. We need to be okay. We need to able to see the good time. Not always you want to tell us you have the good time, you have the breaking news. We need a way to see the yesterday. It's the only way we can able to be a fan forever. I'm not trying to be a star. I'm just trying to see if your song's out there, there is a possibility for you to do it again. I'm just one pregnancy that is trying to say, hey, wait a minute, I saw your song, but I'm thinking about this. Do you give a damn what I think? Maybe 50 years later you will think about it when I'm very old. And I will be listening on the radio and see if someone, one of the little children, check in the playlist and able to see that this sound is this sound. And maybe the child will take the microphone and make my dream come true. I will always be the same person. The only thing, I'm going through the mountain and it's getting tough as I climb. It's getting tough when I'm getting up there. And as I go up there, and I'm losing friends. And I feel like, what the point of going higher when I'm losing the friends? You know, I need my friends to be there. Sex is there to print new babies. We're not supposed to lose what's standing. We all have to get old together. It's the only way we can able to appreciate our grandchildren when they come. But if we lose in the middle age, then we get lost. And it will be only resentment. And that's not good for the wind that is using us to have the experience. But we are so focused with ourselves, we forget. The planet owned a mind before we were born. And when we're dead, those little animals, I'm afraid they're going to run this planet if we don't be careful. The animals are going to take charge because they were here before we came. And if we mess things up, it takes one bad thinking to crash everything. And when we're gone, we still be there. We will be there, but there won't be no brain like mine to download so much and then play back everything, you know. So it's very important to know when you memorize things and you just can't see how dangerous it is. That my mother in 19 years, she see the neighbors, she see few movie, and she go to church. But me in 19 years is like 500 years. I see too much way too soon. I'm watching a program that is not supposed to be my age yet. I'm seeing what the adult is seeing. And I think when an adult live 42 years than me, we should not watch the same breaking news. I should live my life for 42 years, and when I get there, then I can see what she see. But I don't think it's fear just because the body is one. We have different age, we have different vibration, and I think our mind should be protected. The TV have many channels. We should able to see what matches our standard. Just because we travel too soon, it doesn't mean you have to show us what the big people supposed to see. We are the children. We just refuse to stay little. But you don't see that our mind is reacting strangely than the adults. Why the adults know the history, but we just catching up with it. Even I was in this world, I did not climb up to the mountain yet to able to observe, because 40 years later, when you show me dead people, when you show me breaking news, I will say, oh, grandchildren, don't worry, I already see it. But now, I see it, I judge it. I see it, I judge it. And sometimes I try to escape it. Why? Because I sing beautiful song, and then the mind came in. And I try to sing a bad song, the mind came in. So now I try, go for the song first, and then let the mind came. And if someone don't like the mind, all you need to do, instead of you finish the 15 minutes, just start the music, or just look in the playlist and see. Feel free to test and pull it away, and test and pull it away. I did it with many people's video. If I press play, my conscience say don't watch, I skip to the next video. So feel free to always skip. You should not allow your mind to just sit there. It's like you're sitting and listening, and it pisses you off. If it works for you, okay, but don't sit in the moment when that sitting 15 minutes, you wait for 40 years for that 50 minutes. You wait for 70 years for that 50 minutes. Don't allow my bad 15 minutes to crash yours. It's very important. If you're feeling bad, well, then you go play other people. Use other people's mind to shout for you when you have a bad day. Never play a bad day video when you're having a good time. Never. There is a moment for everything. There is sadness, there is happiness, and there is stress moment. And the only thing you need to do when you're feeling stressed, you go to the group of stressy moments. You don't go from happy to sad. It's like the radio. I think this world, in my last 1 minute in this video, this world is run by girls. If there were men, they will know what to do with the TV, they will know what to do with the radio. No offense. All the husbands, they already die, become the shadows behind the wife's sons, which is their brothers. And until the mind wake up very soon, for us to know, channel mean something different. But the channel is playing the same thing. TV is showing the same thing. You zap there, it's the same. We need men to create things and certain things, because men are here to design the world. We print you out of our body. We're not here to design the world. It is your duty to make a good street for us. You're not here to show us the menstruation. We see blood every month. You're not here to show us the blood you cannot get out. You're here to build the street. You're here to make sure that our eyes see nothing but good fantasy. But till now, it's just girls running the foundation.